Welcome to Motivation Basics, Day 5 of 5. So throughout this course, we've been defining motivation as emotions fueling actions that move you towards your goals. We've talked about emotional intelligence and some questions you can ask yourself to motivate yourself towards your goals. Yesterday we asked, how do my actions towards my goals strengthen my motivation? The idea that our actions towards our goals make us feel more motivated, that we feel fired up when we're almost there, when we can see the finish line. So tying together what we've been learning these past few days, I can share with you the most valuable motivation technique, and that's one thing at a time. And so let me go over this. You might recall a few days ago when I asked you this question, when do you feel the strongest emotions moving you away from your goals? And I mentioned at the very beginning when you're first looking at your goal and it's way, way far away, that you don't feel as motivated as, say, when you're right next to it, when you could see the finish line. I asked, when do you feel the strongest emotions moving you towards your goals? And again, that's right before it happens. So say if you've been standing in line for a movie premiere or standing in line for a big concert, hours before, you might feel somewhat excited, but kind of bored just standing there waiting in line. Maybe you're hanging out, having some fun. But you feel the strongest emotion when that line starts moving and people start going inside. Yesterday we talked about first getting an essay assignment that was a month away. So there wasn't much motivation behind it other than it being worth half your grade. As that due date came closer and as you took action steps towards that goal, you became more and more motivated to finish because you were right there. The goal line was right in front of you. When we talk about one thing at a time, take one action step at a time towards your goals. Let's say you put off that big essay and it's just a few days away and you feel overwhelmed. Well, if you take a look at the whole thing, doing all the action steps, then of course you'll feel overwhelmed. The goal is still so far away. But if you break this down and say one thing at a time, then you can ask yourself, what's the one thing I can do right now to move me towards that goal? Well, maybe the one thing is opening up your binder and looking for the requirements. So opening up your binder becomes the goal in front of you. You could feel motivated to open up your binder. Once you open up that binder, well, you've just met your first goal. All right, second goal. Look for the requirements. Is looking for the requirements as overwhelming as looking at the huge goal of finishing the whole essay? No. So you can feel motivated by taking an action step towards that goal of looking for the requirement. You flip through your notes and you found, bang, there's the requirements. So another goal met. So each moment you fall back to this idea of one thing at a time, that the goal is right in front of you. And if you keep doing that, then your major goal will be done. Not only will it be done, but it'll be done in less time, with less effort, and better quality. This I guarantee. One thing at a time. Of course, this basic training is just a tip of the iceberg. If you're open and willing to trying more powerful tips and strategies to becoming a highly effective, highly efficient, ninja-like student, see you inside FastStudySkills.com.